So, as you know, I said I'd be moving into the Spek, and I thought I'd show you what I spent just half my Sunday on, is to create my new dividers. So I spent quite a few hours designing them, deciding on the color scheme, on the fonts, printing them. I bought vellum, finally. So I'll be just cutting off these dividers now. They're drying off. They really don't need that much time to dry, it's just a few minutes really. But better be safe than sorry, so I'll just leave them here for another 20 minutes. Then I'll start cutting them up, and hopefully I'll have, it's about 3 per page per A4, as you can see, so it's about 24 dividers in total. I'm going to have 12 tabs. So I'll use about 2 of these vellum because they're 100 GSM, so they're not that thick, which I like. So I'll use just 2. So what I decided to do is to use, rather than have that paper which you saw in my Calypso walkthrough, flip through, rather than just have a page of favorite quotes, I just decided to do my divider with quotes. So each divider is going to have a quote, each tab for 12 tabs. I'll have 2 different dividers, 2 different quotes, just because this vellum is quite thin. 100 GSM is, there you go, you can easily fold it. So these will dry up a bit more. I just thought I'd give you a sneak peek, and when the dividers are ready, I'll put them in my Spek, and probably I'll just switch up the setup a little bit. So hopefully next week I'll have the setup for you. So I've just cut out the A4s, and here are all my dividers ready to be punched. I'm going to put tabs on them, so there's a bit more cutting needed to be done. So I'm going to use this from the Filofax tabs that they sell on their website. So this one comes as a protector in the package. So I'm going to use this Filofax tab to create my 12 tabs. So I'm going to use this cardboard as a guide. As you can see, I've got the 12 tabs right here, so I know where they're going. And that's it. The first dividers that I've ever created by myself. There they are, ready to be punched and to be cut so that they have tabs as well. And we're almost there. So I created dividers for 2 areas. I've got the tabs here, and they are gold foiled. I've got them in gold and in rose gold. So basically my tabs will be divided between personal and professional. So just separate the areas of my life. So these ones with cursive, they're going to be for personal dividers, for, hobbies, inbox, travel, YouTube, whatever. And these ones with the more, I'm not quite sure, classic professional font. These are going to be used for the more, for the professional tabs, for work, for projects, for studying, for courses, and things like that. So that's why I've used 2 different fonts. So now back to more cutting. So here is the result. I've sort of moved into the Spek. It's chunkier than my compact Calypso, of course. I have double the amount of dividers. So just to give you an idea, I've used these gold foil tabs. So just to give you an idea for now, these are the inserts that I've, sort of dashboards. I've decided not to make them into dividers because they're a bit too flimsy, and then these would just not survive for a very long time. So in the end I used the Filofax dividers, the ones that are 13, the alphabetical ones, and then I just used these tabs. to mark them, and that's it. And these, the ones that I printed, they'll just be dashboards, and I've tried to choose 2 dashboards per divider that are relevant to the particular divider, but it doesn't really matter. I just thought it would serve as inspiration. For example, on the to-do, I'll have, she knew she could, so she did. Then it's the, I'll put some inserts. Then it's going to be the divider, and then it's another insert behind the divider which says procrastination is a defense mechanism. So I thought both these 2 are very relevant to the to-do tab, so that was my idea really. So the tabs are, right, it's a bit more difficult to pull them up. So inbox, to-do, personal, professional, week, lists, projects, travel, YouTube, and then I have the actual project. So the project tab would be like a brain dump for the projects, and these are my 3 actual projects that I'm working on. So I have called the tabs Cafe, Property, and Ebook. So that is it, 12 tabs. Oh, I can't call myself a compact planner anymore. I used my compact Calypso for 4 years, so this is quite chunky now. And it doesn't have all the inserts. However, there's still more than enough to go. So I've decided I'm going to go through all the other inserts that I had in the Calypso, and I will... basically, I've decided that the only insert that I ever enjoyed using was the graph paper from Filofax. I can't function without the graph paper. So that's going to be the only paper that I'm going to use. That's it. So each divider will just have that. So even the to-do inserts from Filofax, I won't be using those. I don't know if I'm going to use those in the inbox, which will be like a brain dump. I think that will be the only one. Even the to-do tab will only have graph papers, so I like a bit more uniformity, I guess. So I think I'll do that, set it up properly, and probably from next week I'll start using it. But for now, I'm still going to play around with the setup. So I thought I'd just give you an idea of how it will look with all its tabs and all its rose gold glory. This teal is beautiful. I really love this color, and I decided to add golden, it's rose gold elements to all these tabs. So I'll probably do a more in-depth setup once I've actually decided how to set this up properly. But for now, this is the idea. So until next time.